So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best classes that you can play in Empire Clash. And for the first best class, I'm going to say that the Hunter is probably one of the best classes that you can play in Empire Clash, for the reason that you can make a ton of money off of hunting. Next, the Blacksmith. The Blacksmith is alright, but when you make firearms such as infantry muskets and hunting rifles, it's probably one of your go-to methods of making money as well, if you are okay with holding down E, because that's how you make the firearms. So if Blacksmith is also another good one, so if you want to try it out, you can. Doctor is also a really good class. It's because you can heal people, and it's really good if you're in a rally or in like a little army and you're going around. You can also make money off of it, which is why it's also one of the best classes you can play. Engineer is also a really good one, just because the battle axe does a lot of damage. I mean, I know it's slow, but just if you're good at the game and know how to block realistically, I guess you could say, then this is probably also another go-to. It's not even that cheap, so I mean, it is pretty cheap, but it's kind of expensive for new people. So okay, this might confuse you, but Thief is an okay class. It just depends if you know how to play the class. I know the tutorial shows you, but I might make a tutorial on how to play Thief. I don't normally play this. I usually play Warden or Hunter, but this is an okay class. I'm not going to put it really high, but it's probably going to be down in one of the lower best classes, if you know what I mean. Alright, so next is the Warden. I know you guys are a little bit confused on why I chose this, but you can arrest people, which is very vital to your army if you're trying to win like a battle or something. So I know he has the worst sword in the game, but you could just buy an officer sword, and still the cavalry sword still does a little bit of some damage. So coming with the general, I know it is the most expensive class. Some people might not agree with this. I don't think it's the best, but it's somewhere in the middle because it's very expensive, and that's why it brings it down a lot. It's only good if you bought the Game Pass, and it's just good because you can place a flag. That's really the only good part about general, and that's why it's really good to have one in your army, because you can actually place flags. So it's not the best, but I wouldn't say it's the worst. So it's only good if you have the Game Pass. So don't go around just buying general, because if you don't know what you're doing and you finally got 2,000 gold, don't do it. Just main another class. This class is not for early game people. It's only good if you have a lot of coins and you're willing to risk spending and probably dying a lot, which is why the Game Pass is a good option for this class. Now I'm gonna go over the worst. So the Peasant is alright. It's your beginning class, which is why I didn't rank it the best. I mean, it does like 5 damage, but it's just the normal class, so I'm not gonna really give much of it. Civilian is basically kind of useless. It's only 50 gold, and all you do is just, I'm pretty sure you're able to buy properties and only vote for elections. So it's just not that important. It's probably one of the worst. The Janitor is alright, but you don't want to be just playing Janitor or like maining it every time you play the game, because you got to be lucky and come in with like a huge army. That's the only way where Janitor is good. Plus, it's not even that good as well, because when you sell a lot of bodies, like 10, you can only make like 300 coins, so it's really not that good. Footman and the Sergeant, these classes, they're probably also one of the worst. I know a Sergeant you can arrest, but it's not as good as the Warden, because their sword is just terrible. Like, people, I don't know, it's just, all you do is deal more damage, and it's just probably like one of the worst, because just don't save up for this. Just save up for Engineer or something. Engineer is still like really good. So Jester, oh my god, I hate this class. It's 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold to just play your own audios. Like, when people can literally go to the top left, click disable on the loot sounds. That's the only reason this class is like just the worst. Don't buy this. I bought it and it was terrible. All I did was just play sounds, and that's all you do. That's literally all you do. That's really all I got for you guys. So I just wanted to make a short little video on this because people might make the mistake of going for janitor and then realize that they're like this is just like a terrible idea. You know, it's just I just want to make sure you guys know how to actually play the game before you waste your coins, because I realized when I played those dumb classes like general, I used to play general all the time, and trust me, it's not worth it to play general without the game pass. Just buy engineer. That's probably your go-to class because you could still do a lot of damage and you can make ladders. So just make sure to not be stupid and waste your coins. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Okay, bye.